So here we are in France. So today we will be making our hors d'oeuvre, which is escargot. We will also be making our plat principal, our chicken cordon bleu. And we also have our dessert, which is Oeufs à la Neige, or Oeufs and Neige. I think they're basically the exact same thing. And for our drink, we are having, it's not on here. Okay, why not on here? 1 second. I think I spelled that right. So we have 2 drinks. We have red wine, tart cherry juice, and we have some beer. So yeah, we have all our stuff, and now I am going to go to the store and buy my ingredients. So I will be seeing, oh crud. So I will see you when I am there. Buying my eggs for the dessert, and they are, so now I am getting the milk. I need whole milk for this project. So I just got my number, and we're going to be waiting for a little while, so I'll be back when we're done waiting. So I've now gotten my meat and my cheese. I have my vanilla beans that I'm going to need for the dessert. So now I've gotten the right breadcrumbs. So now I've got myself my escargot for the entree, and this says right here that I'm also going to need some stuff for a butter sauce. So it says that I need butter, so butter sauce, some garlic, shallots, parsley, salt, and some salt and pepper. Yeah, I'll get that too. So I have found some shallots and some garlic, which I'm going to need for the butter sauce for the little snails. So now I've also got my, what is this, parsley? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got parsley. What are you doing? Oh my god. So now I've gotten myself a baguette too. I didn't think we'd have enough time, because this can't be too long, like it's a school project. So we're just buying baguette. So I'm back, and we are going to make the escargot now. So I am looking forward to making this delicacy of France. I don't quite know if I can call it a delicacy, but if you do not already know, escargot is French for snails. Yes, they do eat snails in France. I have never eaten snails before. I think this is going to be very interesting. So first we're going to start off by making the butter sauce that is going to be on the snails. So yeah, let's get started.
These look disgusting.
So first I have my toaster oven being preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, just like the snails can instructed. And right here we have shallots. We have how much is it again?
1 teaspoon.
One teaspoon of shallots. 1 teaspoon of finely chopped garlic, some melted butter, and another teaspoon of finely chopped parsley. And we have our snails, of course, and finally the parsley. move these aside, and I am going to mix this up. I probably should have gotten a whisk, but finally the parsley. Move these aside, and I am going to mix this up. I probably should have gotten a whisk, but so now I'm putting a little bit of salt in. Quarter teaspoon of salt, and then 1, 2, 3. That is enough, I think. A little bit more. There. 3. About 3 grinds of pepper and more stirring.
Okay, I'm gonna pause again.
We are now done with making our butter sauce. It looks delicious. And yeah, it's delicious. And now we are going to take each and every one of these snails. I think we only have enough for 12. Enough sauce for 12. So,
Stop it.
this feels so weird. Like, it feels like an egg. It feels like eggs. Okay, it's not eggs anymore, it's just snails. Okay, I've just dumped them all in. My filmer has decided they don't want me to do that. So,
Spread them out in the pan.
yeah. I smell salt. I think they're spread out enough.
Pour the sauce over.
So now I'm gonna pour the sauce on top. This looks like clams. Okay, that's done. Now we're gonna put them in the oven, or toaster, whatever, and we'll be right back when they're done. So now we are starting our first course of the meal, our entree. Our snails have been finished. Now to plate them up.
Thank you.
Serve them up like.
Careful.
Do not touch hot dishes. And then me?
How did I get 4?
Because you did.
Okay.
Should we toast first?
Why not?
A
We'll
toast? Wine glasses for a toast? What's something in
Cheers.
French?
Bon appetit.
Bon
appetit!
Ah, it's a beautiful year.
Wow.
May I break bread?
Yes, you may. That wine is like 500 years old.
Well, then it would be vinegar. So let's hope it's really.
Okay. 50 years old.
There you go. He's gonna answer.
Oh, you break a piece and give to me, I see.
Here,
We're
have
sharing.
some.
I got it.
Have
We're
some.
sharing the communal
Okay.
bread.
Camp, why don't you start? Taste the snails and tell us how they
Oh
are.
my god.
So escargot. Right?
Escargot.
They smell snails.
No, they're
I'm
escargot.
scared. I'm really scared.
So is there a shell in it?
Well, you get them as
Okay.
decorative to
Do I get a drum
to
roll?
serve them.
Do I get a drum roll? That actually is not too bad. Yeah. You can definitely taste the yak.
So yeah.
Yes.
The yummy Kicking it? What?
Actually, not too bad. So we're gonna eat this, and we'll be back for more cooking. Now we are going to start cooking our Cordon Bleu, or making it and then cooking it. So first up, we have to preheat our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, or if you are somewhere other than the Americas, it's 175 degrees Celsius, and we're gonna coat a 7 by 11 inch baking dish with non-stick cooking spray. I don't know what 7 by 11 inches is in the metric system, unfortunately. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. Cut. So I have now had my pan coated. I can't say that I did it myself because I didn't. And now we are going to need to take our chicken, and we are going to do 4 of them. So you take your ruler and you measure from the highest, fattest point what it is, and they will need to be 1/4 of an inch in height once we're done pounding. Yeah, and 1/4 of an inch in height is about 1 centimeter in the metric system. So yeah, so we have one already done right here, and I'm gonna demo doing one of them. So this one is about I'm gonna say 1/2 inch. So pounding time. Careful not to put your fingers in the way. Chicken juice got on my hand. Okay, that's about good, I think. Let's check. Yeah, I'm gonna call that good. Yeah, so we're gonna do the other ones, and we'll be right back. Now, what we need to do after all the pounding is done, Pound Fest is over. So what needed to happen was we put some salt on. I think these are both salted and peppered. So you need to just do a little salt and pepper to taste, basically. Don't actually try and taste it though. Salmonella warning. Don't eat raw chicken, kids. So next, what needs to happen is, so I'm gonna take a slice of cheese and a slice of ham. Put one of these things on each of these. On each of these bad boys. And then we are going to roll up each one. Oh, this feels slimy. And then we are going to take a toothpick and
You want to do it on the other side?
yeah, roll it over to the other side where it looks like there's a lot of mayonnaise overflow, but it isn't. And then stick a toothpick right through the center. Stake in the heart of a vampire. And then we are going to take the other one and roll this one up too. And stick another stake in the heart of another vampire. And that's how we're gonna do it. So
You want me to cut?
and finally. Alright, so now we have put toothpicks and rolled up everything for these things, and now the pan right here is ready, and I'm going to put each one
Seam side down. So toothpick side down.
toothpick side down in the pan. That did not work at all.
So we'll be back in just a moment.
Yes, technical difficulties. Take 2! So yeah, I'm gonna move the last 2 in on camera. and they are not falling apart this time, which is good. And they are all moved in. I need to wash my hands. I have my chicken placed in the pan. I now will be putting around half a cup of seasoned breadcrumbs. You can get whatever brand you want, and I don't think they have to be panko. So, yeah, I'm gonna quickly pour this. This is so risky. Oh god.
It's okay.
That's risky.
It's okay. No, it's fine, Kim. You can have a little too many, that's okay.
So now I'm gonna just sprinkle them evenly. Take two. So yeah, I'm just gonna.
Gonna what?
So now I'm gonna sprinkle the breadcrumbs onto the chicken. So long. Done. Finished. And now we are ready to put them in the oven. We are back with our Cordon Bleu. So I'm going to, doesn't it look delicious? Put it on my plate. And, mwah, magnifique. Take the toothpick out, always very important. I can't get it out. And we have our wonderful salad and vinaigrette with our poulet cordon bleu. Yes, it was necessary to say that. I can't get the toothpick out. How do I get the toothpick out? Okay, shall we?
Alright, I think that's good.
Right, so we have cut up our cordon bleu, and I am going to try some as soon as I get on my fork. Magnifique! So we're back and we're making our dessert, which is Oeufs à la Neige. So we need our egg whites. We have, how much egg white is this again?
4 ounces.
4 ounces of egg white. Make sure it's pasteurized, salmonella warning. And now we're gonna add in 8 ounces of sugar.
Measured by.
Measured by our magical scale. Magical, mystical scale. Oh, I hope we don't run out of sugar.
Won't. We have plenty. Oh,
And we went over.
that's
I think that's alright.
okay.
Okay, that's enough. We are going to whisk our mixture up to create our meringue. So we are going to pull this down, lock it in place, and then
Slowly up.
spin it slowly up,
Okay, keep going up.
1 notch at a time.
Okay, that's a little too high, I think. And we're going to whisk it for about 7 minutes.
And we're gonna whisk it for about 7 minutes. See you when we're back. Now I'm measuring out the milk. I've already put 2 cups in, and I'm now measuring the last cup. And then after that, I'm gonna need to put in 2 tablespoons of sugar. I think I got that right. Oops, spilled a little. Whip that up there. And the milk. Tablespoon numero 1. Tablespoon numero 2. And we've got our tablespoons of sugar. Oh, right. And we have our vanilla bean, which has been split and the seeds scraped, whatever that means. So we're gonna just put that in there. There we go.
Put the bean in too.
And we're gonna put the bean in too for flavorizing purposes. And now we are going to heat it. And this is what we will be putting the meringues in. So I'm gonna cook my meringue in the boiling milk mixture right there. So I take 3 nice sized scoops out of here.
Shake it a little bit.
Shaking. It does not. There we go.
One more?
One more special oofs. Because these are our oofs in this case. Or if you don't speak French, these are eggs. Or representing eggs. So we have these and they will cook. And after they are done cooking on this side, we'll flip them. And after they're done cooking on that side, we'll put them on that towel right there. So, and to flip them, we'll be using this right here. And yeah, we'll be back once they're done cooking. Now we are going to take the last of the oeufs out with the magical mystical spoon of greatness. Drainage. And then onto the towel. Out with you. Drain a little bit. Onto the towel. Out with you. Drain a little bit. Onto the towel. And yeah, we'll just scrape a little bit of this excess out. And then
Get the vanilla bean out.
we will now find the vanilla bean and get it out. Oh, Mr. Vanilla Bean, where are you? There you are. Hey, come out. Out with you. I told you to come out. There we go. And now we will put this guy on the towel as well. Oh, he's smoking hot. And now we are going to make our creme anglaise. I said that right. So this is a 2-person job. So one person will take the whisk and the egg yolks from before. I know you were probably thinking, oh, are we just gonna waste the egg yolks? Please say you didn't throw them away, because they are very important. Always make sure to keep everything. So yeah, I'm gonna start whisking, and I have my friend Hand right here, who is going to be dribbling in the hot milk that we were cooking our oeufs in, so that we're reusing everything. Nothing goes to waste, unless of course you don't eat it, which I highly suggest that you eat everything because these are delicious.
We pour that.
And now
into
we
here.
will pour this.
Keep whisking.
While I keep whisking, we will pour this into here.
Stop whisking.
Okay, I can stop whisking now. That's poured in.
And now we whisk this.
And now we whisk this. My friend Hand will be whisking. Welcome back, and we have finally finished our wonderful dessert. Very stressful to create. our wonderful Oeufs à la Neige. My other friend Han the Second showed you dessert. And now I will pick up my spoon and eat one of these because I need to cut it and eat it. That is good. I've been waiting all day just to eat that. It took about 3 hours. This tastes really good. Good job, Hannah. Second. Good job. You did good. You did good, kid. So as our evening has ended, the last course has ended our evening, and that was repetitive. So I'm going to finish off my drinks, and I will say thank you for joining us on Edible Eats. I hope you've enjoyed the program. Au revoir. Bon appetit. Next episode, Beef Tech.
Beef Tech. J'aime bien, j'aime bien, j'aime bien la Beef Tech.
J'aime bien le beef tech.
Oh non, 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 pas la Beef Tech.
Oh non, 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 pas le beef tech.
Les carottes, les pommes de terre,
Les carottes, les pommes de terre,
le salade et le dessert.
le salade et le dessert.
Les carottes, les pommes de terre,
Les carottes, les pommes de terre,
le salade et le fromage.
le salade et le fromage.
Mousse au chocolat, les fruits, les biscuits et les bonbons.
Mousse au chocolat, les fruits, les biscuits et les bonbons.